Walter, the producer.
we should since we just got the dog and whenever we have a baby, we'll be like Walter and Roxy. We're gonna name our daughter after me, but Walter and Roxy. How's it sounding over there? Is it good? Okay,
Yeah.
and nobody's gonna know until after.
They're not gonna know that our producer is a canine.
When we vlog is when they're gonna know. It's like, wait, that is Walter and Roxy.
No, we have to let them behind the scenes one time now. That's how we'll let them know.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't we do behind the scenes with vlogs?
I guess so, yeah.
I'll try not to expose that though.
But
I'll try to keep it like secretive.
No, but our producing studio is a different place than our vlogs. We're not gonna be at the office all the time in our vlogs, right?
That is true. That's true. I'll just be like, oh, I want to start broadcasting. Bye.
Right.
Nobody sees anything.
Exactly.
And then one day it's gonna be like we hit 100. Not 100. No, we'll hit like 500. And we'll be like, all right, we'll finally expose what we do.
100? No, not 100. 500. 500. Oh my gosh, that's so much.
I 5 times it.
You did. That's not good.
100 times 5.
Nice.
Anyways,
You're so good at math.
how's your week been? I haven't seen you in a minute.
We can't do that here. We literally live together, married.
Yeah, but we can still ask each other how the week been, because you live a different world than what I live. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I ask you how your day's been every day, process of elimination, if you had like 4 good days and 1 bad day, I was like, you had a pretty good week. But if you had all shitty days, then I'd be like...
But that's your perspective. That's your world. In my head, that one day made my whole week bad.
Yeah.
If I failed an exam, but all my days were good, I'm like, it was a terrible freaking week.
That's recency bias, though.
Oh, my God. You just... Whoa.
I know, I'm dropping cold, hard podcast facts right now.
Dang. Okay. Teach me. What does that mean?
Recency bias?
Yeah, recency.
Means the most recent thing is the clearest thing in your head, and it, creates a bias in your brain without knowing it. So, like, a lot of people, like, let's say, in sports, however, like, a lot of it's in sports, is like, last year, this guy had an amazing year, right? But he's been shitty every other year before that. Now they're like, oh, this guy's insane. Like, he's so good. Or, like, not necessarily a whole year, but, like, 1 week. So, like, if he's been playing shitty all year and he has one outstanding, like, crazy week, then recency bias is going to be like, everybody thinks he's freaking insane.
Yeah. What about, like, the highlight? Oh, okay, so I guess... But I don't like the recency because it means, like, it's the most recent then. But what if, like, I failed an exam in the middle of the week and that's just been in my head all week until the end, and I'm like, it was a terrible week. I failed my exam.
Okay, that's not recency
The
bias.
highlight bias. The highlight bias.
Highlight bias. All right.
The highlight of the week was a failure.
Yeah.
Highlight bias. I think everything's a failure.
Yeah, if that's an important thing and then you fail. Why am I feeling hair all over me?
Because you do have hair.
From what?
Right here. Stay still.
Yeah. What the hell? It's on the
That's my hair.
It's a freaking headphone. I was like, it's so annoying.
Oh my God, I can't believe you even noticed that, dude.
Kept, like,
You were
pressing
so, like, everything,
No, if
anything
that, you
small
would've
on
been
you.
like, yeah, what is this?
Uh-huh.
I promise.
Now I'm like,
Yeah, it's like a feather,
what is that?
like tickling my face. That's what it felt like.
We have to do that thing that we saw of that magician that made one person do something and then the other one felt it. I like that. I wanna do that. A magician did that to I don't know who it was, but we were watching it. You watched it. He did something to one person like this, and the other person felt it. They're like, "Ooh, I felt that."
I don't remember the feeling thing, but I watched the. Remember the thing I showed you about the guy who came into the Seahawks thing?
It was
It's
that
the
guy.
same
It was
guy.
Matt and Shane.
It
was that guy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And Matt, Shane, and Shane was Matt was the one that felt it. Like, felt a blow, too. I think it was a blow in the face or something. I don't know. But
It must have been Patreon. I didn't watch the Patreon of that one.
Bro, you missed it. But anyways, yeah, that's what made me think about it.
I'll do it. I'll be like, all right, both you guys close your eyes. I'm going to do something to one of you guys. All right.
I don't trust anytime anybody tells me,
No.
all right, both of you, close your eyes.
I'm gonna
I got
blindfold
you.
both you guys. I'm going to perform an act on one of you guys, but both of you guys are gonna feel it. Then, whenever they blindfold, I'm gonna call my buddy on. We're both gonna punch him in the face as hard as they can,
What?
and then they're gonna open their eyes. It's only gonna be me in front of the one guy. I just punched you in the face, and the other guy's like, "I felt it too. That's insane."
That's so messed up, babe. Why don't you do something more gentle, dude?
You're right, like finger in the butt, something like that.
You just go the extreme. You're gonna feel something very sensual.
You guys are gonna feel something, all right?
Something.
Both of you guys are gonna feel it.
Anyways.
Telekinetic power.
Is that what it's called?
Finger.
That's so annoying.
Telekinesis. This episode is sponsored by nothing.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to start the podcast like that. Dang it! I wanted to start it like that.
What? Sponsoring something?
Quick minute to our sponsors.
Yeah.
Before the podcast even begins.
Yeah, you're right. Hey guys, before you watch this video, quick
Quick
shout
minute.
out.
Quick shout out to our sponsors.
Quick shout out to our sponsors.
Um,
Wish.com. Don't buy anything from there. Please.
They pay us only $1 per
Pretty sure it's made by
advertisement.
7-year-old Chinese kids. Seriously, Wish.com.
Yeah, definitely. It's like Shane, the clothing.
Yeah. It's made in China?
It's made. They've been doing TikToks where they send like American influencers to China to the warehouse to show how great they are and how they are not trafficking children to work in the plant. And it's so like you can tell that it's
Scripted.
such a
Yeah.
and she was like, I was just trying. And, like, they got a lot of backlash, those influencers that went there and actually, like, were like, this is actually a really good place to work at. And then a lot of people threw them a lot of flack. So then they made a video of apology. And they're like, I seriously just thought that I was, like a nice thing to do. And, like, yeah, they paid for my whole trip and, like, my flight over there. But I really thought this was going to make it good for the company because I wanted to see for myself, too. But then they go in, but it was all scripted, of course. But, I mean, I saw it for my own eyes. I'm like, if they script it, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Like, they don't let you record freely. Like, hey, you record whatever you want. This is what we have. And they didn't think that was suspicious. They were just like, this is exactly what you need to show and say.
Yeah.
These girls sometimes, bro. Anything for the buck. And they got clothes and, like, credit for clothes and stuff. And I'm like, so you bought clothes from them, too.
Yeah, they're sponsored, so, like, they're, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't like Shane that much anymore. So, it's just, like, so thin material.
Right.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But it's not bad. Anyways, back to our sponsors. What's another sponsor we would get?
Like, right now?
No, I'm saying in the future. What sponsor would we say yes to?
What would we want to sponsor?
Because there's, like, vape sponsors. There's, like, nicotine sponsors. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it.
All these weird things are, like, podcast sponsors. But, yeah. It depends. Like, we're not necessarily a podcast that's for any... We're not podcast about anything in specific. So, like, that's why they have the random... Like, Matt and Shane, that's why they have all that random stuff.
But I think it's, like, if it's their customers. Because, like, they're guys. Like, the way they, like, advertise is, like, yo, guys, like, you know, here's a vape, here's a nicotine. Like, they both do, well, Shane does nicotine. Weed, or, like, the thing for the weed.
Yeah, Hamilton Devices. That's the
I love how you know exactly what it is, and you don't even smoke, dude.
There was one other one.
What was it?
You're talking about the freezing pipe thing.
And they have always the best, like, read for that.
Yeah.
They always are hilarious, and I'm like, but like Shane doesn't even smoke, but he's so funny with it.
Yeah. They just had a DraftKings one.
See, another guy thing. Like, they both do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the reads on the DraftKings thing's so long.
Really?
Yeah, because I watch a podcast, JJ Redick's podcast, the NBA podcast, and he has DraftKings read-offs because he's sponsored by DraftKings or whatever. And, like, I swear his ads are, like, 5 minutes long. He's like, and if you have a gambling problem in Alabama, if you have a gambling problem in Arkansas, if you have a gambling problem in Florida, call this. And it's like, what in the world? It really wants you to read all that?
Yeah, it must be like something like gambling.
Yeah.
It could be sketchy.
But it's so accessible now. It's crazy how accessible gambling is now.
Oh yeah, everybody does it. Like everybody seems to be putting money on sports. Like I've listened to tons of like people you don't expect. They're like, yeah, I certainly waste my money just betting like $1,500 doing this, and I'm like, they're like, oh, I shouldn't do it. Like Cody Co, and Noel, they do that. Like, no, Cody was talking about how he certainly is on his phone. He's like, I'm gonna bet for this guy, and he's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know nothing about this. It's like in a thing.
It'll take your money fast.
I'm like, how is that like fun? Like, I don't know. Like
it's a little bit adrenaline.
Is
just
it?
like playing the lottery, like a scratch off and stuff like that.
That's true. Although, for big money, it's scary. It's very scary. But it might be that big money for him. It was just like, he just wastes like 100 here, 100 there. But 100, babe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, it's actually pretty cool setup. I think there's a lot of new ones coming out, betting sites.
Oh, yeah. And it's cool because, like, you can literally bet on anything. Right. So, like, who scores the first touchdown for this team? Who scores the first touchdown in the NFL season? Like, all types of stuff they have different ones for. And it's like, oh, I can
didn't know this.
Because I've listened to people talk about it and stuff. And there's people at the gym, like in the basketball court, he was doing it one day. About basketball, though, not about football.
Really?
It's like, yeah, if Kawhi Leonard scores 20 points and 10 rebounds, then I can triple this money. Like, I put $15 and I'll get 60 back or whatever. I'll make $60. Oh. And it's like, yeah, like, definitely, like, that should happen. But with gambling, there's it's just like sports. It's so unpredictable. You don't know, but you know this is a good player. You know he's going to do good. Right. Especially in basketball where good players typically do good every single game. Unlike the NFL where it's like very up and down.
Right.
Like, anybody can score. In the NBA, it's like top 3 guys on your team will score most of your points. Every other guys will sprinkle in. But it's not like that in the NFL. NFL is so random.
Yeah. I wouldn't be interested in betting.
Except for Patrick Mahomes. I would definitely bet on Patrick Mahomes.
Really?
He's insane.
You like him?
He's insane.
So Patrick Mahomes, he has a brother and a wife that both get a lot of flack, right? Is that him?
Patrick Mahomes' brother gets a lot of hate. Yeah. And
his wife, too.
His wife did I don't know what she did, but yeah, she got some hate for something. Well,
she gets a hate just for being extra. Like, she's super, like, you get flack whether you do or you don't. But she's, like, super on Instagram all the time and, like, whoa, like, out in the box.
Always supporting him and
stuff like that. Excessively, like, showing. Like, it's not like, it's like, yeah, oh, my God. And, like, she shows it on Instagram. Yeah. So people are like, you want attention. You want your husband attentions, his wins and stuff. And I'm like, so if I was like super quiet and I was just like a photo, and then everybody would be like, oh, so you're not even watching the game, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, so that's the one that gets flack for both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's good. Did he win the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, he's won 2 Super Bowls, and he has 2 MVPs now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers had 2 MVPs too, right?
In a row. He had 4 MVPs total.
Okay. Okay.
I really do think that Patrick Mahomes is going to pass him in MVPs.
Why? Why is he so good? What is he, a quarterback?
Yeah, he's insane.
What is he? Tight end?
He is freaking insane. I hate him.
Based on
he's insane.
Based on what? Like, what's insane about him?
His arm, like, just like
so big.
No, like, yeah.
So strong. Makes me feel safe.
He just, like, I don't know. He just plays not carelessly, but, like,
chill.
Air it out. Like, I don't know. Their whole team's good. I don't know he's just, like, so talented. Like,
what is he known for?
He has a super strong arm. So and he makes crazy plays.
What's strong arm? Like, it goes far?
Yeah, he can fit it in tight windows and stuff like that.
Okay, so is he, like, the next Aaron Rodgers?
He's, like... Yeah.
You used to say that about
talent,
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, in terms of talent, yeah. Aaron Rodgers is super talented too.
Right.
But this guy's talented too. I mean,
you're so like distant from like Aaron Rodgers now. Like you don't want the bad
Well, a lot of people say he's already past Aaron Rodgers. I don't
Based
think
on
that's
what?
necessarily true because he hasn't played long enough and had the sustained success.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see how it's true because he already has 2 MVPs and 2 Super Bowls, and he's only been in the league for like 7 years.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not that old.
But the Super Bowls, I don't know. I mean, like, when people say, like, I'm saying from a person who doesn't, like, watch football like that.
Right.
Super Bowls, it's a team thing.
Right, yeah.
You can't get to the Super Bowl. Like, you know how many times Aaron Rodgers tried? He tried being MVP twice in a row and didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So it doesn't
Right.
say just how good of a player you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
yeah.
feel like whenever you say, oh, I won 2 Super Bowls, you don't have any Super Bowls. It's like, discount that because we're talking about player. We're not talking about team.
But
So don't try.
quarterback is the most important player on your team. Most important position
Yeah.
in football, 100% is quarterback.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it to the Super Bowl with a below average quarterback.
Right.
You won't.
Right. I understand that. But
So
you
that's
also
what
won't make it
people-
to the Super Bowl if you have shitty ass team.
Exactly. If
What
you
do
have a
you think
shitty
happened to Aaron
defense, if you
Rodgers?
have, yeah,
Right.
exactly. You need other
And
players
what-
around you.
And the same argument can be said about Tom Brady. Why did he make it so many times
Yeah.
to the Super Bowl? Because of his defense. His team
Exactly.
carried.
There's players, yeah.
Just like people say about Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, I don't know nothing about sports, but I do know this. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't pass Messi. Messi.
Messi's been killing it in the Americans.
Yes.
League.
I
Yeah.
saw a clip of him.
Yeah.
What have you been seeing? Wait, how do you see this stuff?
On like the TV at the gym and stuff.
Oh.
Sometimes I just look up and it's like Messi has scored a goal in every game in America, like 7 games in a row or something like that. And I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I saw him in a pink shirt, and they were playing, and he started rough, like he was practicing and not making his goals or something. And then in the game, like, he just made crazy goals.
Yeah.
And, like, he certainly got, like, the audience's respect because they were, like, kind of booing him, like, not welcoming him well whenever he was,
Warming up for the first time in the American League or whatever it's called.
And then he won, and then, like, everybody was talking about how he was just like, I don't want the trophy. Because they kept pulling him to, like, oh,
Yeah.
get the trophy, you're the big guy. He was like, nah, get the captain and get the trophy. Like, I'm chill. I can't believe he's still playing. He's so old.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I don't know.
But he's
30.
old. I've known about him forever, babe.
Yeah. Late 30s probably, if I had to guess. 35, 36, 37, 38. If I had to guess.
35, 36, 37, 38.
Yeah.
Okay. So around 35 to 40.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. He's tiny, too.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't describe him like that. That's me. I
That's-
mean, I don't care. I don't think he cares.
The smaller you are, the more longevity you should have at sport. At any sport,
yeah,
really.
like a dog. The
Yeah.
smaller they are, the longer they last.
No, seriously. Yeah, the taller you are, the more your freaking legs go, like your knees, your feet, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
It's true.
But there's a lot of differences between Cristiano and him, Sean. But they're all different players. I feel like Messi's more on the.
They all play differently.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know anything about soccer though. I wish I would know more because there's like a lot of more soccer fans.
Yeah.
Although I do believe that the soccer fans, most of them are very feminine. If they're not from a third world country, they're very feminine. Like if they're from a first world country and they love soccer, like they just show feminine characteristics. I think this is like a sign of a beta male.
Liking soccer
Yeah, in the first world country.
in the first world.
That's mean to say because soccer is actually pretty fun.
Yeah. I enjoyed playing soccer sometimes in gym class in high school.
Yeah, it's hard. It's an intense sport.
Yeah. I never really knew how to kick it. Most of the time I'd kick it with my toes and it hurt sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be with this thing.
Yeah. Isn't it illegal to kick it like that too?
Like what?
With your toes or no?
I do not know.
Oh.
And it wasn't illegal. It's just like not smart because you can actually fracture your toes,
shit like that, yeah.
especially when you're trying to make a goal or when you're trying to play with another person. Because you're going toe first instead of side, which is everything inside. It's pretty much playing with this area,
The ball,
which was the hardest part for me.
yeah.
I just didn't have the natural gift for it, but it was fun. Girls are, oh my God, babe. I feel like girls are more aggressive in soccer than men.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was watching. So talking about sports, I found this player. I don't know his name. Everybody would know his name. Like whoever's listening probably knows his name because we definitely have some better mouths here listening. Just kidding,
The
guys.
soccer player?
Our fans are the best. Yeah, a soccer player, and he's tall, dude. He's so mean in the field. I saw a whole clip of him just smacking the F out of people. Like he just goes like someone accidentally stepped behind him, right? And this dude goes bah in the back of his head, and he's tall.
What?
So you know these soccer players are not all of them now tall.
He's just fighting everybody. This
Dude,
guy's just going around.
he's
bitch
just
slapping people on the
aggressive. He
field.
gets angry. Like he has anger problems in the field. But like apparently he's a good player because he was in Jimmy Tonight Live. I don't know. He was there and he was talking about his life. He has an accent. I think he might be from some Czech Republic, some type of European.
Is his name Zlatan?
I don't know. He's tall and he wears like a.
And he's got like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he looks
Zlatan.
like a villain.
Yeah, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh my god.
That dude's insane though.
Is he? Is he? Because I only saw
pretty
him.
good.
Dude, he's taller than this dude. I saw that one clip, and he smacked the heck out of him in the back of his head. And obviously, that football player faked immediately, like,
Oh yeah, flopped.
oh, and then he was the one that also faked it. He was like, oh. After heading the dude, he then went to fall on the ground. Both of them fell.
Who's gonna get I don't know if they do replays. I'm sure they do now. Like to see who's in fault.
I don't think they do. It will be too much waste of time. Everybody faults all the time, babe.
You're
Literally,
right.
like
Yeah, they're probably just like fuck it. Like keep the game rolling. I'm
like
gonna call the
you
foul.
go like this, and if they concave like this, immediately make a fault.
They're like possums. They like play dead.
Oh
after
yeah,
they
yeah,
get touched.
all the time. Whatever you can get, you get it.
Soccer players.
Which to me is like, but they're smart about it. They make it quick. They're like, okay, if you don't get it within the next 5 seconds, they get up and they're like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah. They're like, shit, you didn't see. All right, get fuck up. Get back on defense.
But he's actually really good. I
Yeah.
just saw him and he just seemed mean.
Yeah, he is
The
big
way
guy
he
though.
talks.
Like you said.
Where's he from? Do you know?
No clue. Trey's the person who showed me him, because he showed me like clips of him making these insane goals, and I was like, "What the hell? This dude's insane."
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't do that every time, but like he's actually good.
Yeah. He moved to Miami, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was talking about a house or something.
So
And he was like to his wife, he's like, he just seemed like a smart butt sometimes because he was talking about it and he was like telling his wife, we need to get furniture from IKEA. And then the guy that was realtor for the house that they got was like, oh, IKEA? Wealthy people don't get their furniture from IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, intelligent people do. That was the story in Jimmy Kimmel Tonight. And I was like, so you're just bragging that you're smart, wealthy, and good with money? Like, what's the thing? But I like him whenever he gets angry because he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, he gets so angry. Which is so unlike, like, I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo gets mad, but he's like, and then Messi's like, keeps going. But, like, he stops the show for himself.
This guy's huge. He's like, I will fucking fight you.
And I like his hair. He looks like a villain. He has, like, the perfect face to stand out.
He does look like a villain. That's funny.
He talks like a villain, too.
Yeah.
No,
like
it's lighter than that, babe. Good chill. But anyways, yeah, I'm surprised he was married. I'm like, ooh. I wouldn't want it. He's scary.
He's a famous soccer player.
The way he was talking to his wife, it's like, wealthy people do. It's like, we're getting it from IKEA. Good. Get it from IKEA.
Get it from IKEA. I get it from IKEA.
You're so stupid. Imagine if after that story, IKEA sponsors him. He's like, I get it from IKEA. Wealthy people do.
Yeah, they should make a freaking commercial with him.
Yeah.
And IKEA's a European brand, isn't it? Or European company?
I think it's Swedish, isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Well, yeah, it's European, but Swedish, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not from Switzerland.
I'm sure they could have.
Don't mistake that.
They could have a commercial over there with him.
Yeah, I don't know if they would want to sponsor him. IKEA seems to be like a little woke, so I don't know.
A little woke.
And he's not woke. He's more of like, you don't know. Please.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How tall is he, though? That's what I want to know. How tall, like, I feel like you wouldn't want to be so tall for soccer. It seriously is like an in-the-ground sport.
Yeah.
And the taller you are, the more, like, I think, like, the more weight you carry, like, the heavier you are.
Definitely you should be slower if you're taller. That's not always the case. There's some tall people that are fast as hell, and it's just like, all right, that's just like unfair.
A gene, though.
Yeah.
Something in them is great.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, taller people typically have an advantage at every sport. It's just about the longevity and maybe the quickness in some aspects, but yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yes.
Anyways.
Despicable Me.
So you know how we haven't podcast in a minute, right?
Right.
Well, I've been saving these things I got. I always listen to stuff or I see something and I'm like, this would be cool to have a segment in our podcast to do it. And it's like either riddles or like would you rather.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? I feel like cheesy. I like them. I like them a lot. Makes me think.
So is this a riddle?
Can you let me explain to why I like to do this? Because I listen to other people do them and I love them because it makes me think while people are listening. So you know how we're like an educating dumb podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Stimulating in the brain.
I don't know how we're educating, but yeah.
I don't know. We're educating somehow.
We both know different things, so.
Do we?
Yeah.
I feel like I know nothing, but I like to pretend I know everything.
You know a lot of stuff.
Oh, wait.
Well, everything you know is something that you heard from somebody else, if you think about it.
All right.
Think about that.
That is true. I feel like sometimes I don't even know where I get this stuff.
Everything's just recycled. It's crazy.
I don't like that. I want to start looking up stuff before I say it.
We should start making up our own facts. And seeing how fast they'll spread across the whole world.
No. Be like, we hear something, we're like, that came back around. I was the one that said that. That's all over now. That was my stamp in it, dude.
Best thing is to tell it at your workplace. It'll spread around your whole workplace. It'll come back to you. But then those people from your workplace all have families. They'll go disperse that information if they wish.
I don't know. I want that.
Seriously.
So mean.
What does Jordan Peterson say? He's like, if you know 100 people, those people know 100 people. That puts you one person away from 1,000,000 or something. I don't know what he said. Seriously.
One person away from.
I don't know what he said. Seriously.
About what?
No, he's just like saying.
What is he trying to get? What's the point?
About people in the world and how significant you actually are, but sometimes you don't feel like that. But you really are because you know 100 people, right? Those 100 people know you. And those 100 people know 100 people each. And that puts you, like, in
in their circle.
In that million, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's like if you put us in small groups, you are significant in that group. In that little cluster, it's a little cluster, so that means your role is more significant in that cluster. Instead of thinking of yourself like the whole world, like the whole YouTube, you're thinking of, okay, so I know 100 people, those people know me, and each of them know 100 people, so I'm part of that 100.
Right.
So I'm significant in their world.
Exactly. You're putting...
Which, it's kind of smart because I put a lot of emphasis on other people, and I think all those people had an impact. They're always in your thoughts somehow. Like some people, like Ryan, people that you stop talking to. Yeah. And you don't see them anymore. You're like, whoa, I wonder how they are. Yeah. People are doing that with us, so we're significant enough.
Right. Exactly.
That's stupid though. I don't know. It's cool.
You'll have to listen to. I'll have to show you. Yeah. I don't really remember how.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me show you the riddles. I think this one is a riddle, so it's a question. This is to test your morality, like how good of a person you are. If you were driving down the street and an old man and a baby walked in front of you, what would you hit?
If they walked in front of me?
Uh-huh. And an old man and a baby walked in front of you, what would you hit?
That's a hard one. I'd probably hit the old man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because dude's already lived his life, right?
Uh-huh. But the baby barely got any life, so it's not like they're going to know you.
Right, the baby barely got any life. I was thinking about that too, but if you hit the baby, what's the old man going to say? You're going to be the reasoning for him.
The future.
Right.
You killed the future.
Yeah, exactly.
And you killed an old man that's going to die maybe next day.
He's like, I'm going to have to explain to him, like, I chose to hit the baby over you, and he's going to be like, why would you do that?
Right.
Whenever I hit the old man, what's the baby? Like, baby's not going to
do anything, but there's going to be people that know that old man for so many years. There's like, you killed the one significant person in my life, one of the 100 people I know.
Yeah. I'm assuming the baby and the old man are together, right? Like they know each other in some sort of...
There's nothing more but the straight words that I gave you. That's it. You want to know my answer?
There's a lot of loose ends here.
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
I would hit the brakes.
Oh my gosh. No, you.
What would you hit? I would hit the brakes.
You're right.
I thought you were gonna get it because I didn't realize just how great it was set up.
I
What
thought
would
this
you
was
hit?
just
Now,
like a
who would you
scenario.
hit? Right.
This is a riddle. Okay, I got your number now. If I would have, I should have listened to you. Saying it was a riddle.
But it opened a conversation up too. So it's like you could take it in as it is, or are you like listening for, like, you know, that those people that like you are actually at, like there's people that you genuinely ask the question for the morality, and they immediately go to the quick witty answer, and you're like, no, that's not the point of the question. And it's like, well, that's how you set it up.
Yeah.
I love when people do that. So I'm a better person because I would hit the brakes. You wanted to hit a freaking old man.
You'd hit the brakes. That's good.
Yeah, that's the one for today.
That was it.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a little segment in our part. I thought it would be cute.
Yeah.
It makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah.
I heard this thing and it was like, your wife tells you not to be late for no more, or like your wife tells you to be home by 10 for dinner, or something, or else.
Or something.
Your wife tells you to be home in 10 minutes for dinner.
Uh-huh.
You know, or she's gonna feed it to the dog. The husband gets there in 5 because he wouldn't want to do that to the dog.
Did you resonate to this?
No, I just thought it was hilarious. I was like, damn.
That's actually pretty cool because, you know, that's the man's best friend. He's like, nah, I ain't trying to make my dog suffer.
Yeah.
I'll be there, babe. I'll be there, babe.
It was, I saw these guys, they like do like not a podcast, but like deck jokes or something like that. And it's like 2 guys sitting on a deck, on a floating dock. Sorry, dock jokes. On a floating dock, and they both like say a joke.
I think I might have seen them.
You probably have. I'm sure you have.
They are white, black.
They're white. And there's like mountains behind them, like snowy mountains behind them.
I have seen it. I think I have.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some funny ones. I liked 2 of them that I needed to show you.
Yeah, I like those like that. They're funny. They make me like, that's Whitney.
And I guess they're trying to make the other person laugh.
Mm-hmm. So like that
because they both have
laugh.
straight face kind of thing. They both are
okay.
like,
Interesting. Yeah. I think there was a version of like their parents, their dads included in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw something like that. It was different setup because it was their dad featuring their dad, and it was funny because their dads were included in it, and they were like, "That's actually very funny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that was way better than that one, but I forgot what it said. I forgot what. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
What's the time?
32 minutes.
What are we at? Whoa.
What?
That's so short. I thought we.
You thought we'd been.
Oh. Ooh. What was I gonna say? You excited for tomorrow? Your promotion. Let's not specify anything. Just say promotion.
Yeah.
You excited? How do you feel moving up in life like that and making more money?
Yeah.
Providing for your wife. Your
Makes
future
me
children.
Gives me purpose. No, I'm excited. Nervous, excited, but I mean, there's nothing to be,
Yeah.
Sometimes I psych myself out.
For sure.
And it's just like, I need to just chill because it's not that.
Right.
The world's not going to end.
Right.
You know?
When you take more responsibility, do you ever feel like scared to take more responsibility for things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
you hesitate?
Well, no, I always take, depends what you're talking about.
Like responsibility and like more work or more burden on you. Like you're more things responsible for you that they expect you to look good and have done. Oh, like whenever, like responsibility could be like you being a husband or a father. Do you ever think like, who's to say I'm going to be good at that?
No, I always take responsibility.
But you like feel scared or hesitate in your head like, maybe I'm not ready for that. Because I never hesitated. Like I always been like the type of person to just be like, definitely, I'm for that. I'm definitely ready for that. Anything I do. But like lately I've been finding myself that I second guess a lot of things. I'm like, maybe I am not.
No, I always think I'm ready to take on more. But, I need the right training. Yeah, that's the side of me that makes me uneasy. That's the only thing that makes me uneasy. But as for like,
that's the technical stuff.
That's how it's been ever since like you get a job and you move positions.
Yeah.
whenever
It's
you
a
start
new
a job,
job, you know?
you get new responsibilities every, so often, and whenever you get your evals and stuff. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't, yeah.
Evaluations, yeah.
Huh?
I feel like whenever we say evals, it gives away too much. Because,
No.
sir, the people that get those, like, it's where we are.
All workplaces have
I know.
evaluations, evals.
Yeah, but
It's all the same.
people who say evals gives away where you are at. I think. I'm telling you, never heard anybody else outside to be able to be like, evals.
Eval.
They just say promote performance ratings or whatever.
Performance ratings.
Whoever gets it, gets it.
Yeah, whoever gets it, gets it. Screw
But,
it.
yeah, it will be fun. Tomorrow will be interesting.
Yeah.
See, and this whole week will be interesting. But it will be fun to see you do something different.
Yeah. Just scared for the schedule.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing, too.
The schedule, like how your schedule's going to be, your routine.
Yeah.
You won't have a routine.
My routine, our routine, our time together, stuff like that. I like having a lot of time together, and I like,
But maybe this would help, like, condense. Do you ever feel like whenever you have, like, places to be, and, like, whenever I start school, I feel like I'm so much more efficient.
Yeah.
Because I'm desperate for, like, getting things done and making sure that if I get to school, I got to get this done within the span because I feel like I only do one thing.
Right. Yeah.
But whenever I have all that free time, I feel like, Jesus, I did nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing I'm glad because, like, I'm working 5 more hours a week, but, like, I've definitely wasted way more than 5 hours a week, every week since I've been working 40 hours. So if you think about it like that, it's like I'm being more efficient.
By making more money.
By working.
By using those 5 hours for work.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's actually a good way to look at it.
Yeah, it also makes me want to be like, dang. It's also going to make me open my eyes and be like, dang, like, what did I do with all the time I had before now? It's like, dang, it really opens your eyes how much time you waste.
Yeah, I feel like the busier you are, it's like what people say is like the more organized you get or the more discipline you have, the freer you are, like the more time you have. Which you would think would be the opposite because it's like, no, now I have discipline, so now I have things that need to get done, and like I certainly have like a schedule and timing. But then you end up being more free, they say, because mentally you're free, like you're set on your discipline to like, okay, I go to work, I go to the gym, I go then to school, then I do my homework, and then you end up being like free. When you're free time, you don't think about anything else but being like, oh, I'm free, and then you realize that I have time to just not think about the things I have to do.
Yeah.
That was one of the thing that you sent me, like just get that done, just face what you are dreading. What's anxiety in you, face it and do it, and you will realize that it's only anxiety because you're not doing it.
Exactly.
Which I definitely
feel
do that.
anxious about the things that that are unknown in a sense.
Yeah, we do that. I do that a lot. I do that because I procrastinate.
It's like being scared of the dark. You don't know what's there, so you're scared. But like, turn on the lights, you're like, nothing to be scared of.
I'm still scared of the dark. Well, that's another thing. It's like whenever you're gonna come home late, and whenever Joanne are here, it's gonna feel so lonely. It's gonna be scary at night.
Yeah, you might be a little scared.
I'm gonna be like, oh my God.
But only one night getting home late. But I do have another night where I get home.
Yeah, at least it's not like 10, 11.
Every night, right? Yeah.
But I'll be asleep by that time. I bought some pills.
For what?
For sleep. Oh, that reminds me. I bought Café Bustelo Bogo.
Oh, it's Bogo this week.
Yeah, but it's the jar thing.
Oh.
Anyways, I got pills to fall asleep. It was only $3. It was on clearance, so I wanted to try it. And I'm like, let's see if this actually works. Half those things do not work.
Right.
Because they're sitting there forever, first of all.
Yeah.
I would know. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a software engineer.
I'm a software.
I'm not a software engineer. But that would be cool.
How about you?
About what?
School. You're almost done with school?
Yeah, I can't wait to finish. I like school.
Yeah.
But I need to be better with my time so I don't feel so anxious when I'm in school. Mm-hmm. I feel very anxious whenever I'm in school because it's like I want my free time. I don't want to feel like I'm going to school and studying all day and not doing anything else, or like not hanging out with you, or like not being like free. But in order to be free, I need to have the discipline and be like, okay, for the next 3 hours, I gotta do some homework.
Yeah, and you won't have to worry about it.
Right, and that's what I'm lacking right now. Right now, I like get off school, I'm like, oh, a weight off me. No more school, no more classes. I can now go home and chill. And then it's like, no, maybe I should work on some homework so I don't freak out whenever I'm off. Because I have Friday and Saturday and Sunday off. But then I feel like I've been spending the time just thinking about, ooh, I gotta get to homework.
Yeah, you go home and you get it done because that's what you want to do, right?
Right.
That's what you want.
Yeah, I do, but I end up being home like, oh, people are here, they're talking, I want to talk. But that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna start sprinkling homework everywhere, like just doing it and like chilling, like talking and like concentrating on homework. Cause once you just open the laptop, I can't do both. I end up being like, and then focusing
more on the homework.
Right. Once you have something in front of you, it's better than having it shot. So I'm gonna start doing that. I mean, it's only the second week of school, so I think I'm very conscious and I'm trying. So your wife is doing good. Hopefully, I don't know how. Like, I'm gonna look and see how soon I can graduate. So what I need to do to rush it, not rush it, but rush it.
Expedite that.
Expedite that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be in accounting. Be fun. But you're happy we're back to podcasting. I feel like whoever sees this, it's been a minute since we podcast. Yeah. And it's been, I don't know why. Oh, well, I actually do know why.
The fact that it got darker outside made it look better in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and then my shirt looks much better. Yeah. Anyways,
if they can't tell, we got a new camera.
Yeah, I got it for my birthday. And hopefully this will make everything look better. Oh my god, my toes are in frame, babe. That's too sexual. I need to take that off the frame, babe.
You're right. People hate looking at feet, apparently. Remember that?
Yeah. No, guys, you cannot get these feet for free. I can't let you see them unless you pay. Babe, oh, ew, I don't think they like guy feet, babe. It's only girls' feet that they like. Although if you could put it up close to my feet, some guy feet I have.
Footsies.
I'm a human being. What else going on? What else are you planning this year? What's your plans?
This year, big plans.
Oh yeah.
Big plans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, baby shower. They check it off. Those date. We're going to.
No.
I want to. You know what I've been missing?
What?
Traveling.
Yeah.
I've been missing like going on a trip. Obviously, I know not this year. Because it was booked. School. I can't have more.
We have big plans. That's why. Big plans.
Oh, we're going to Orlando. Big plans.
Yeah.
That's like a 2-day big plan right there.
Yeah.
It's chill.
Hopefully Andy sees it and approves it for me.
Didn't they wait last minute too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always wait last minute. I don't know why.
My managers do. I think they're all trained to do that now because they all do it now. They wait until they make that schedule to approve it, which is crazy. Because it's like, who do you do first? Do you do by last names? Like, because you're doing the schedule. You're doing everybody.
Yeah. I mean, just got to find someone to work it, I guess.
Right. I was thinking again about airline and being a
really?
flight attendant.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But I don't want to do that because obviously I want to finish school first. And it would be cool to do that, like really do it. But it's like, why would I do that if I don't have a degree? You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't you make more if you have a degree and you do it?
No.
Oh. But you want to do it, so
it would be fun.
I mean, yeah, I would.
But that's like, I would have to move to Dubai. Like, the place where I want to do it, it has to be with this airline. I wouldn't do it for, like, anybody else.
Right.
This airline seems pretty cool. Emirates seem freaking cool.
Yeah.
But it would be going over there. That's, like, timing your life.
Yeah.
Which, in my head, I'm in a timer.
Do people ever do it together?
Guys can do it.
Yeah, I know. Like, do people ever do it together? Because, like, you were saying...
No, people meet there.
That people, like, you literally never... Like, you're meeting a bunch of different people constantly, so...
Yeah. Like,
chances
the crews are all different.
Right, yeah.
But you live in the same I think there's subsets of apartments, of condos that they pay for everything pretty much.
Yeah.
Tip your food and whatever extra you want, or car. They have transportation that picks you up for your everyday for work.
Right.
So I believe you will see each other. Like if you wanted to see each other, you're in the same city, like you're in the same area. You're working for the same company, so they're all set up in the same area.
Yeah.
But you're always with a different crew because everybody gets assigned different things. You set up kind of like your hours, and you set up like how you need a certain amount of flights you need to do a month. But it's up to you to schedule whatever your openings and how long of a flight you want to do. A certain amount of hours you need to be in the plane. That's how they pay you. The minute the flight starts.
Yeah.
I think that's how they track that.
Huh.
It's kind of cool, but you definitely don't want to do that more than 2 years.
Yeah.
It's bad for your body.
Very draining. I bet.
Very draining. It's terrible. But it's so cool because you see so many countries.
Yeah.
And
you
like,
have to deal with so many
and you
people,
work
I'm sure.
holidays too.
Yeah.
There's no
Right
guarantee
here.
you'll have it off.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you're gonna end up going traveling in Christmas time, Christmas Eve,
Oh yeah.
and like
busy.
you're alone.
Yeah.
A lot of people get lonely. I'm like, why would you do that more than 2 years? Some of these people are there for like 5 years, 10 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
in your body probably is wrecked.
You never really see any old flight attendants, really.
Yeah, I don't think you would stay
nobody
for there
too
too.
old.
Mm,
Just old pilots,
yeah,
older pilots.
yeah, and that's another thing. It's like that's where people like go to like find a pilot husband, or you take care of first class, take a business class. That's like top clients, especially in Emirates. They are known for, these ladies are pretty ladies.
Right. Yeah.
Emirates know how to hire. They want to see a picture of you and your resume and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very strict too. Like you can't have tattoos in your hand or in close to your
really?
wrist
Huh.
or anywhere visible. Thing about Emirates is Muslim, I think. Is there Muslim? Is that what the religion is? I don't know what it is, but it's like strict.
It's like Dubai.
Dubai is
yeah.
very strict.
Yeah, they are. Huh.
But yeah. So I was thinking about that again, and I don't know why, but I was like, that would be so cool to do like really quick.
Right, just like a 2-year trial.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, that's just the me that wants to try everything.
But you would want to graduate first.
Yes.
That way you get it.
This
done.
is, I've already invested a lot into this. I'm in junior year. Come on. Second semester. I'm going to be senior, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to senior. That's another thing. Do you know how college works? It doesn't work like high school, babe.
No, yeah.
I am so out of my element.
You just need a certain amount of credits, right?
Right.
To graduate with your degree.
Right.
So do you know
No.
last time you went to your
No. The last time I
advisor
went,
and stuff?
no, I didn't go to my advisor. I would never go to my advisor. Everything seems to be email or Zoom. Crazy. Anyways, it's every time I go to my profile, it says I'm a junior.
Yeah.
It tells you you're a junior. So I'm like, when do I shift to a senior? Like, how many credits do I need for a senior? Because if I can do like 5 classes at once, hey.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be smart, right?
4 years. So you'll be a senior your 4th year. Because,
This is my
4
third
years is your bachelor, right? Or 4 year.
4 years is your bachelor. If you're in your 4th
Right.
year, it's senior.
Right. Yeah.
But
correct.
it's different because I transferred from FSCJ, and I take semesters off. The summer semester counts, or is this just fall and?
Summer is how you speed up the process, basically.
So
'Cause you're
they don't
taking-
count that.
No.
So these 2 semesters is first year. In UNF, I'm a junior. So next year I should be a senior, right?
Right. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a minor, so I need to up my classes to 4 every
Yeah.
time. Oh my God! So
Yeah.
I'll check. I'll check
Should
next
be.
year.
Yeah, that just makes
If I'm not, I'm gonna quit school.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna be a mom.
Should be a mummy.
I'm gonna be a mommy to many daddies. Anyways, how do you feel about having a new dog? If I don't think last time we did a podcast we didn't have a dog, so
Nope.
we should represent Walter. Woo-hoo!
Walter, come here.
Just leave him. He's fine. Oh, he came to that.
Mm-hmm.
I tried whistling.
Come
He
here,
doesn't
buddy.
react to whistling, babe.
No. Come here, buddy. Oh, you can see him. Walter, we got him. French Bulldoggy.
For free.
Yes.
We don't spend money on French bulldoggy.
Nope. French bulldogs.
He
are
was 3.
expensive. Come
He's
here.
very anxious. He's 2 years old. Has white ears. Not many wrinkles. Has a dirty butthole and some fleas. But he will be done with the fleas soon.
You do have to wipe his ass.
Yeah,
Bye-bye,
sometimes.
Waltar.
I think we
like,
need to
"Why
wipe it this Wednesday for sure.
He's like, why the hell did you get me up?
Yeah, he did not like that.
Freaking douchebag.
Yeah, he looked like he's like, I don't fucking know what are they even doing, dude?
Yeah, he's like, can they please be quiet?
I'm trying to sleep in my bed.
Dang it.
He's really using that then though.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm glad we're back to podcasting. Hopefully we're more consistent now that you have a set schedule. You're like promoted. It's gonna be a minute before you're manager.
I'll have a weekend day off guaranteed every weekend. Most likely.
Most likely, unless we're like
100%,
short, right?
Floating people and stuff like that. So.
I don't think they're gonna get a floater for you to have a weekend day off.
Yeah. That's
They
what
would?
they do. Yeah.
Oh,
They do it so people don't have to work too many days in a row and stuff like that.
that's cool. Well, that will be cool.
Yeah.
And then I have school, but like while you have your 5 hours of thing, that will be me covering one of my classes.
Right.
Because my professor said it's 5 hours a week for each class. If that's what you got, you can split it between days. So whenever you're working later, I can come home and do homework.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially if they're gonna be gone mostly every weekend.
Yeah, I
You
would
we
think
have
so.
time to do this. We have, the privacy
Yeah.
and stuff. So, sucks that we have to do it in our living room, but
Why? This is how we start, babe. This is how we become superstars. We start
You're
from
right.
the bottom and we go up. 0 to 100. Now we're here.
stupid.
How did what was the lyric in Drake? You know the lyric.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, no, don't even pretend like you don't even rap that. You always want to try to rap it. Come on, say it with swag, babe.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we'll do it more consistently. I honestly do believe like
I started from the bottom, now I'm here.
that's awkward. Don't
I
look at me
sound
when you
like
do that.
Colonel Sanders. I started from the bottom, now I own a plantation.
You look like Colonel
I do look like Colonel Sanders.
Oh my god.
That's
I don't
pretty
know how I
lucky,
missed
yeah.
this. Clark was making fun of you, motherfudger. I told him I was telling my assistant manager because he asked about you, which is weird. My grocery manager, Brad, you never met
yeah.
him, but he was like, "How's your husband?" I was like, "Oh, he's good. He's getting promoted, and he's starting tomorrow." And then Clark was right there. I'm like, "Did you hear that, Clark? If you even care." And then he was like, "I don't care about your boy, gay husband, your ugly husband." And I'm like, "Did you ever meet him?" Like I forgot for a minute that he met you. I was like, "I don't think you even met him." And he's like, "No, I know Sa. I know him. I know your ugly husband." I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Does he still have that gay mustache?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's salty.
"Excuse me, Clark? He's salty today." I was like, "Don't you even?"
Yeah, I even came in and talked to him a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Because after I left, that's whenever I grew it, basically, like long. So
He asked if you still had that gay mustache. And I'm like, "Shut up, Clark. It's such a hot mustache."
but did he know?
What? No, he didn't know. I told him.
And he was.
Yeah, he's like, huh. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
He probably's like, but it's produce. What would he know?
What would he know?
Why would he know?
What would he know?
For reals. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about.
Excited to get back to the podcasting. But what were you saying?
I was talking.
Podcasting.
You really love to hear that voice in your ear, don't
I
you?
do.
Anyways, I was talking to one of our coworkers in produce. Well, it's not my coworker, but he was a worker. Anyways,
Worker.
I asked him because I saw a clip about like 2 black chicks talking, and they were like recently they were talking about how they're like they always say that black women are bitter, black women are angry and bothered, and so they like white women better because it's easier and they're more easy to handle, blah blah blah. And they're like, well, that doesn't matter to us. We don't care because we're dating white boys. They treat us like no other treats us. Like we converted. Now you can go with your white girls. Go with the white boys. I'm like, you could seem the most bothered. But in my head, I was like, is this recent? Like, is this from like 2023? Because I thought it was over with. So I asked Johnny because Johnny's black.
Yeah.
I was like, Johnny, is this a still problem with you guys between your your group, between your group, is this between your female and your male? And he was like, yeah, that sounds about accurate. I mean, it's kind of true. He felt really like hesitant to say that it was true.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't care. I'm not trying to say that it's stupid. You're good. He's like, well, it's very true.
It's very true.
But and then he started telling me how he wants to like he wanted to always try different cultures. He always thought that was like a cool idea. But I'm like, well, you're dating a black chick though, so how did that not come through if you wanted that? He's like, I just felt shy all the time. And that made me think about that. It's like I never really thought about whether I'm dating outside of my culture, not just race, because race is
right.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because in
Right.
Venezuela we're all mixed.
Yeah.
But I never really thought about like, you know how I really wanted to date a Korean man. I wanted to marry a Korean man. I wanted to try that culture so bad.
Yes.
Yes.
You wanted to date a Korean. Dr. Kim.
I knew the minute I mentioned Korean, you would go to the Dr. Kim voice.
Yes. You wanted to marry Dr. Kim.
I guess I kind of won. I kind of got some Korean.
You did. You got Dr. Kim. It was my alter ego.
We'll role play that.
Yeah. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. You said it is your reg.
Anyways, and I thought about that. I was like, I wonder how many people feel that pressure of like, they want to explore other people, but they don't want to like, they're scared of like, what do they think of me as a culture, like as a Hispanic or as a white dude or as a Asian girl or Asian dude.
Right. Well,
they wanted to date like white or black chicks. Like he was like, some Asian dudes used to say like they always wanted to date a black chick, but they just feel like those black chicks don't want him, so they immediately are like, nah, I can't try
maybe
it.
it's reciprocal. You got to think like that. Maybe it's reciprocal.
Yeah, but I'm like, I didn't think people really thought about that because I thought I was like, it's 2023, like we're all mixed. I feel like
we are.
You know
Very
how like,
mixed.
but
Especially in America.
there's an argument to that because then the channels that do well are always the ones that are exotic, like different from what you usually see, like an Asian girl with a black dude or an Asian girl with a white dude. Like a really Vietnamese, like her accent is so thick. There's this couple I see. She has like a very thick Vietnamese accent and she lives with her family and her husband lives with her and they always prank and joke and it's like the different language. It's just a language barrier in a way. But like they do so well because of the differences. So it is still a big deal. Right. But I never thought like that never held me back. Like I always thought I like Asians. I'm gonna date Asians. I had a crush on an Asian from the minute I got here. I like white. I'm gonna date white. Like I like black. All day black. Like it never was like I'm Hispanic. How would that go in that family? Like
how it is now,
until you guys told me and then you said, oh, she's Hispanic, so it's different. Like you're different. That's when I would notice it, but not in a bad way. Like they would be like, "How do you say that? Oh, so you're from where?" That's where I would notice that but I would always think like I'm a foreigner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's different because I'm a foreigner. It's not like I'm a Asian grown here. You know?
Yeah.
Did you ever think like that? Like, oh, I'm a white dude and I like Latinas because that's your type for sure.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I would think like that. Just because like people would, like you said, people would say stuff. Like people would. I guess it's just my thinking, but like, whenever I thought about people like as potential partners or whatever, I never thought about that. I never thought about what
race,
what ethnicity, and stuff like that. It was just like, no, you just look at the person for the person.
Yeah, but you never were like, I want to try that culture. Like, I want to try that type of culture, meaning the girl, and like be a part of like.
Most of the time I was like, I just want to try those cheeks. Just kidding.
Oh my God,
I just want to clap.
You're such a wolf.
I just want to clap those cheeks.
You're such a wolf of Wall Street right now.
They might clap differently. I said, wait. Those cheeks might clap differently than those other cheeks.
Wait.
I said, hold on, skirt.
Skirt.
Do those cheeks clap the same in that culture? Wait, your cheeks don't clap in that culture. Never mind.
What culture is that, babe? What culture do you think the cheeks don't really clap because there's not many That's not much of it.
The cheeks don't clap. Some Asian countries, for sure. Because they're just like freaking...
Scrawny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be the case for the Americans.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But we definitely have cheeks now, and we have a lot of fat.
But now it's like, dang.
Damn,
Look at that cake.
Too much cake. Too much sloppy cake.
Too much sloppy cake.
But you just thought about, in the end of the day, you weren't seeking it, but you were attracted to it, but you also weren't like stressing about it. You were just like, I want cheeks, and I'm gonna get it from any type of person, even though they're black or white or
exactly.
Asian. So you would have dated a black chick.
Yeah.
Wow.
However the cheeks clap. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
No.
No, yeah.
But did you ever be like, white is right, let me stay with my race?
No.
Good answer.
So
no, but you changed my mind.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
No, you never like, damn, white girls are so much more
It was
attractive.
always about the person. It was always about the person. It was
well,
never
I'm talking about looks and like culture. Because obviously the person, but there's good people every culture, babe.
Right, exactly.
Right. I think I'm making your point, and I'm making my point.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page.
But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, you never were curious about culture. You were like, I want to be a part of that.
Oh, culture-wise, no.
Culture-wise, they didn't give a fuck.
It wasn't, like, the first thing on my list.
No.
It was like, yes, that'll come, and that'll be something that you have to learn and ingratiate yourself into, but it was nothing like, I'm so scared about the culture, I don't know what they do. Like,
I don't like their food, blah, blah, blah.
It's good that if you don't know anything. Like, I don't want to be like a fanboy of the culture and be like, I want this girl. I want this type of girl. I want...
Well, that's not... Yeah, those are a little weird when they're, like, obsessive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to have, like, knowledge of that culture, because if you like that culture, you want to be around those people, because you like the culture, you like the people most of the time.
Yeah. You learn to love the culture, too. From being...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't, like, a fangirl. I was just, like...
Yikes,
you know, I like
it.
the culture. I want to go to Korea, and most likely I would end up with a Korean guy.
Most likely, huh?
Yeah, because I like the culture. So, like, if you like the culture, these men are... I like the culture, the mannerism of men over there.
Yeah.
Now they're all betas to me because you my man, babe.
Exactly.
We gotta go to Korea.
Yes, they are all debaters.
Babe, when I graduate, could you promise me a trip to Korea, please, for 3 weeks? Plan it.
Dr. Kim says he will take you back to homeland, and we will see the fine rent.
Dude, we're gonna get so canceled. People are gonna bring back clips to this when we pop off, and they're like, "Yeah, this dude was racist the whole time."
Yeah, now it doesn't matter. I'm not racist.
You're not, because it doesn't make sense. If you were really a racist, you wouldn't be with me. But I do have to label you as such. It's part of my group.
By the time we pop off, everybody will get off the sensitive stage. You know?
Oh, okay. We're more white is right stage. Oh, what?
Talking about
You thinking that everybody's gonna be like really chill now?
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all chill now. I think it's just a small percentage that's a little extra.
Like maybe you can actually make jokes. That's what I mean by the time we pop off.
I mean, if Matt and Shane are really popping off, we can make jokes, babe.
They're
a
popping
subset?
off, but they're not like
mainstream.
they're not like freaking Joe Rogan or what's their name? Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura and his wife. Like
they've been doing it forever. Like Your Mom's House has been doing it for like 13 years now.
Right.
And like Matt and Shane have only known each other for like 5-6 years.
Right.
They only been doing the podcast probably for like 4.
Yeah.
But hey, time, it makes you understand that time is the most important. Like time podcasting is the best thing that you can do, even if you're not popping off. Because like Joe Rogan was podcasting for like forever. And Tom Segura was podcasting forever. And Matt and Shane are still podcasting forever. So I feel like they're going to really pop off when they add a few more mileage in their podcasts. Same goes with people like us. Yeah. Unless you have like superstars coming into your podcast and suddenly you're like out of nowhere popping off in Twitter and then you delete the video with Drake in it and then you're like, oh my God, what? Is that real or not?
Was that real life or was that simulation?
Right. We need to get a pop star in here.
Not
Walter. Walter won't do good.
Walter is a pop star. Everybody loves dogs.
Yeah, but French dolls are special looking. Some people don't like them. I don't like them officially.
I'm gonna make the title of this French bulldog for sale. So many people are gonna click on it.
No,
I am the best.
that's not even funny, dude. Like, he's already been abandoned too many times for this.
I know.
You can't even joke like that.
He loves us so much.
Just don't joke like that, please.
He actually plays with us.
He does, and
We
he's
got
getting more
toys.
comfortable with you.
Bones. Yeah.
I think we don't need to get any more toys. That's for sure. Maybe like one pulling.
Toy. Right.
That's it. I am not for the toy buy. Like the same. Oh, I was thinking about that. Kids, we're not doing all that toys everywhere crap. Like kids don't need all those toys. You know, they only play with 20% of their toys.
Yeah.
So if you buy 20% of those toys, 20% of the 5 toys they're gonna play with.
Yep.
Still, it's always get smaller and smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get thrift store.
But you don't need to get them new things. They'll like one thing for a long period of time. That too.
Yeah, I don't know. Thrift store.
Right.
I think you're right with the thrift, but I feel like they move on quick. That's why thrift store is good too. Because Isabella, it seems like one day is the baby doll, the next thing is the car. Like, she moves on quick from things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm learning right now as like a
it's weird.
pre-mom.
Their brain goes everywhere.
Huh?
Their brain goes everywhere.
Yeah. Do they even have brains?
They're like, wait, I want to.
I don't think they even have brains, man. They have like just like jelly up there.
It is jelly.
It's literally jelly. You're right.
It's jelly until they learn how to poop.
I wonder what happens if they like start drinking at this age, at 2 years old. Like how their brain will get like more jelly or like hard, like stone.
They probably freaking shit it out.
Think about what you just said.
They'd probably excrete it out of their bunghole.
I don't get that. It's alcohol, babe. I'm talking about what would the be effect in the brain? Come on. Can you give me a scientific effect?
The brain, right? If alcohol affects the brain.
Touch your brain again. I want to see where the brain is. Right there.
So you drink, like you said.
Drink alcohol.
Right.
Not water.
Right.
Oh, making sure you know.
And you're saying it makes it like more jelly?
Yeah.
It makes it so jelly that it pushes.
Oh. You're retarded.
Into your digest, and then
I think you know what the answer gave me is that you're retarded. That's for sure.
No, babies would be retarded if they drank.
Nice.
Or maybe they'd be more smart. Maybe they'd be gigabrain.
You just think they say and go, I know everything now. Mother.
You get them addicted to alcohol, right? Say baby's addicted to alcohol. All these people have these sad stories. I was addicted to alcohol.
At the age of 5.
Yeah. No, I mean.
And then I quit at 21.
I quit at 45. I've been sober for 92 years. Wait, what?
What's the math behind that?
Like, I'm 85 years old. I've been sober for 80 years. It's like, holy shit, dude. What do you mean? You're the first baby ever to consume alcohol and be like, goo goo gaga, me want more.
I think they actually do like alcohol.
I mean,
because Isabella had a sip and she seemed to want more.
Well, what was she drinking? Like freaking the sweetest.
It was juice.
Exactly, it was sweet juice. Exactly.
And your dad made her try it, and she's like,
And then she's also like,
it's like,
I think I got the.
Your dad was like, she's good for tonight.
Yeah.
She's gonna fall asleep right when you get in bed.
Right out.
That's what people used to do, I think. You just give him like a little bit of wine and then.
Oh yeah.
I think I might practice that with my children. Help them go to sleep.
Probably shut your mouth.
Okay.
How about that? That's what I think.
I start dinner. I'm talking to you. I'm like, maybe they should drink alcohol. I'd be like, maybe you should shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that in front of your kids.
Maybe you should close your fucking legs. How about that? Like,
what?
Hey.
You're like also like slut shaming me randomly.
That's what this is.
It's a
very misogynistic
fighting
podcast.
I feel like it might become that, but I'll help you like control that. What's the
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Whoa, you looked the right time. It's in 30 seconds. It'll be 10 minutes, baby. It's 9 right now. Anyways, so you had fun?
With what?
With me today?
With the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, just like overall the day. The day was a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came back. We're back. We're back
We're
on YouTube.
back. We are back.
And hopefully you'll get this edited out and put in this week. Hopefully. Oh my God. By the end of this week, please. That's your homework, buddy. Chill. You do start your new job tomorrow, so that'll be so cool. Anyways, bye-bye.
Anyways.
You look cute.
This camera is sick. So crystal clear.
Bruh. This is my camera.
Got to stop.
Anyways, bye.
Anyway.